Yeah, this really large, very slow-moving complex, this low is beginning to finally push a little bit closer to the area. Now it's really just centered in eastern South Dakota, but it's pretty much been in this area for about the last day and a half to 2 days. We are starting to see some activity, but it notices that activity kind of rotates around. It weakens as it lifts north, so most of the stronger activity, shower and thunderstorms, stay just to our west right now, but that is going to change as it begins to shift a little bit east and then lift further north over the next several days. So we'll be kind of getting better shots overall. So we had activity a little bit this evening, a little bit towards the northwest of Eau Claire. Otherwise, we have more south of Iowa, and that's the stuff that we'll be tracking later tonight as we get closer to the morning hour. That'll be the first one that'll be come through. So overall, fairly quiet yet until we get about 3 to 4. You'll start seeing some of this activity approach far towards the Wisconsin River or just adjacent areas in Iowa. It'll begin to push towards La Crosse about 4 to 5, so we should see some action. Showers overall just maybe scattered in nature, maybe not quite as widespread as this indicates, but then activity will probably begin to rotate and this touch Eau Claire later in the morning. Now this activity likely will continue as it becomes more scattered for about 10 to 11 before then it kind of diminishes quite quickly as we get towards the late around noon to early afternoon. But then you're going to see activity once again develop with daytime heating closer to the system, and then we're going to start seeing showers and thunderstorms developing towards the late afternoon. Right now that has the main couple lines along and west of the river with isolated activity over the rest of the area, and then by 7 to 8 you're going to start seeing a couple good lines of showers and storms, thin lines, so it's not going to be a steady light rain all evening. It's going to be off and on, so there will be dry breaks, but when you get this coming overhead, Eau Claire looks like about 8 to 9 you start seeing it kind of lift more north. The southern end becomes more isolated as we go through Friday, then it continues to wrap around and more activity starts going on. But the good news is once we get past a lot of that Friday, I think Saturday morning we're going to wake up to quiet conditions. In fact, there is a possibility to see some low clouds or even fog given all the moisture that we have going on. But then we're going to see showers quickly develop late morning and then rotate up throughout the area. Looks more showery and less storm chances as we go into Saturday. Saturday evening we start kind of clearing out Saturday night, and then Sunday we'll see more of it the same too, but each day, Saturday and Sunday, there will be an opportunity to see some sunshine, some brief periods in the afternoon time frame, some more showers in the morning or early morning, and then more storms towards the later half of the afternoon and evening. So that's kind of what we're looking at through Sunday. Now for next week, the storm chances rain chances don't quite go away as we go look at Sunday and Monday. It starts pushing most of the chances off to the east. Unfortunately, there's another low that's going to be forming just south of here, so come Tuesday we're going to see chances start to pick up just to our south, and right now this low is far enough south going into late Monday into Tuesday to keep the rain chance just south of us, but it's close enough that I think we will see maybe some activity get at least into southern Wisconsin, maybe even further. So that's why Tuesday and Wednesday it's getting a little bit more iffy on precipitation chances for right now. Tomorrow the high temperatures more in the 70s given all the cloud cover and rain that'll be out there. Overall that's below average. Saturday a little bit prove it just because I think we will see a little more sunshine or peaks of it during the afternoon time frame. Lots of clouds, fog to start off. We'll have the afternoon activity, showers and storms, but there will be some opportunity for some sun, and that goes with Sunday too. I think you will see some of that as you see the chances begin to come down. Monday overall looks pretty dry, and then we got to keep an eye on that system to the south and how far north it gets. So those chances Tuesday and even Wednesday might start coming up a little bit too, but it does look dry beyond midweek to the end of the week, and then obviously Oktoberfest so far looks dry and about seasonal. But it will be quite active the next several days, so obviously you have the umbrella ready. You might get wet, but it's not going to be a steady all-day type rain.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg.